What sparked one of the most famous revolutions in history, and how did it change the world forever?
Once upon a time, in the heart of Europe, there was a kingdom filled with both splendor and suffering. France, a land of opulence, art, and power, was crumbling under the weight of its own inequality. A tale that would forever change the world. A tale of revolution, bloodshed, and dreams of liberty.
The bread is too expensive, Marie. We can hardly feed our children. Yet the king spends our money on lavish feasts.
He doesn't care about us, mademoiselle. He's up there in Versailles, surrounded by luxury, and we're here, starving.
Far away in the Palace of Versailles, King Louis XVI and Queen Marie Antoinette remained in their world of indulgence. The cries from the streets didn't reach them, until it was too late.
These complaints from Paris, these protests, they are nothing more than a fleeting moment. Why should we worry?
Let them eat cake if they are hungry. The problem will pass soon enough.
On July 14, 1789, something changed. The people of Paris had had enough. They gathered in the streets, united by their hunger, their anger, and their desperation.
Today, we take back what's ours. We march to the Bastille. No more kings, no more oppression.
Yes, we'll show them we are not afraid anymore.
Liberty, equality, fraternity.
The Bastille symbolized royal tyranny. Its fall marked the beginning of the revolution. The people had taken a stand. But as the revolution moved forward, it turned darker. Fear spread like wildfire. The very revolutionaries who sought liberty began to use terror as a tool to enforce it.
The revolution demands sacrifice. To protect liberty, we must strike down those who wish to take it away from us. No mercy for the enemies of the people.
They're saying Robespierre's going too far. We used to fight for justice, but now it's all about fear.
Shh! Don't speak so loudly. You might be called an enemy of the revolution.
Even leaders like Robespierre, who once stood for the people, fell into the trap of using violence for control. The reign of terror claimed thousands of lives. The guillotine became the symbol of this dark period. In 1793, the unthinkable happened. The king was put on trial for treason. He had been dethroned, but now the revolution demanded justice.
I am the king of France, but I am also a man. I will face my fate with dignity.
Louis XVI was executed by guillotine. His death marked the end of the French monarchy, but the beginning of even greater chaos. But power is fragile. Robespierre, once the voice of the revolution, had become its biggest tyrant. The people who once hailed him as a hero now saw him as a threat.
Robespierre is a tyrant. He must be stopped before we become what we once fought against.
Even Robespierre would meet the same fate as those he once condemned. The reign of terror came to an end, but the revolution was far from over. As the revolution finally began to stabilize, a new figure rose to power, Napoleon Bonaparte. The chaos of the revolution had opened the door for his rise, and soon he would crown himself Emperor of France.
France needs strength. I will bring order and glory to this land, and we will never be divided again.
The French Revolution changed the world. It shattered the old order and gave rise to new ideas of liberty, equality, and fraternity. But it also showed the cost of revolution, the lives lost, the violence, and the uncertainty of a new beginning.
What do you think? Was the revolution worth the price? Did the people achieve the freedom they sought, or did they lose themselves in the process?
The revolution's story is still being written, and its lessons continue to shape the world today.